The latest on the manhunt for Brian Laundrie. We're learning new details about his road trip with Gabby and her family speaking out in a new interview. Victor Kendo is tracking the case from Miami. Good morning, Victor.
Good morning, George. Gabby Petito's parents sitting down with Dr. Phil. They said that they believe Brian Laundrie is in hiding, and they called him a coward. This as we learn more about the timeline of the couple's road trip and when Brian actually went on the run.
This morning, that painful moment. Gabby Petito's mom revealing when she knew her daughter was gone.
The night I found out the van was in Florida on the 11th, I felt in my heart that she was gone. As a mom, I knew she was gone.
Her parents telling Dr. Phil they reached out to Brian Laundrie's parents multiple times before they reported Gabby missing, but never heard back.
No response.
One of the texts, we're going to call the police, right? You know, just letting you know, because we have no idea. No responses. Anyone that lived in that house is a coward, and they don't know how to stand up for their actions.
Brian Laundrie now wanted on federal charges, accused of using someone else's debit card to withdraw at least $1,000. The Petitos family attorney saying Brian's last known actions will be tough to explain to authorities.
I don't know what story he's going to try to tell, but it's not going to make any sense when you put it together with his actions. He ran, he stole her credit card, he used her credit card to get home, and then ran from the police.
Overnight, Brian's family attorney telling ABC News the family now believes, after speaking with the FBI, Brian left to hike the Carlton Reserve a day prior than previously reported, initially saying Brian left on Tuesday, September 14th, but now saying it was actually Monday the 13th, and says Gabby and Brian were thinking about extending their road trip. Brian flew to Florida on August 17th to reportedly gather some of his items and empty their storage unit before flying back to join Gabby on August 23rd. Cassie Laundrie, Brian's sister, telling ABC News exclusively she was shocked to learn her brother returned home in the van without Gabby.
I think my jaw could have hit the floor. The first thought in my head was, oh, they must have broken up and he doesn't want to talk about it and I'll give him space. And then he went missing.
Cassie sharing her last text messages with Gabby.
They had just sent us a postcard that said, hey, FaceTime us when you get this. So I said, hey, the kids got a postcard that asked if they could FaceTime when they get it. Is now a good time? And she said, oh yeah, we're just driving, so I'll find a place to stop. And she double smiley faced and okay, FaceTime when you're ready. And she FaceTimed with the boys for at least 45 minutes.
And back to the timeline, Brian and Gabby were seen together after Brian returned from that quick trip to Florida to grab a few things. It was about a week later that he was back at the Northport, Florida home, his parents' home, with that white van, but without Gabby. Still so many questions here. George?
Okay, Victor, thanks. Part 2 of Dr. Phil's interview with Gabby Petito's parents airs today.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.